I want to talk to men, men this morning who you just seem that you can't let go of your past, and I think sometimes you still feel responsible for things you couldn't fix or things you couldn't make right. And even though some of you want to move on with your life, whether it be a relationship, whether it be business, you still feel like you owe somebody something somewhere. See, what that is shame. It's shame. And shame is a trap to men. Shame is a trap to men because you got a lot to give the world. You got a lot to give another woman. You have a lot to give your children. You have a lot to give the wife you have. And it's like you got to, at a certain point in your life, you got to cut ties with everything you think you didn't do or couldn't accomplish. Do you know how much more? See, you can't go forward looking back, bro. You can't go forward looking back. And you really got to start looking around your life and say, what's tying me down? What's tying me down? And I'm not talking about person. I'm not talking about a person because a real man doesn't play the blame game. I'm not talking about ties from a person. I'm talking about ties from mentality, right? Because the tie you have, maybe even if it is to a person, is because something in your mind is still saying I owe them or I got to do something, or even if it's family, you can't move on. You want to move. You want to pursue something. You want to pursue a love interest. You want to pursue a new job. You want to travel the world. And there's so many things that are stuck in your mind. So many things stuck in your heart that you want to accomplish. So many things you want to go back to school. You want to quit your job and pursue this thing that's burning in your belly. That's your purpose, and so what's holding you up? What's holding you up in your mind? Who do you owe? Who do you owe? Who do you owe? Who do you have to forgive? Or whose forgiveness are you waiting on that ain't going to give it to you? Think about these things, my brother. Think about your future. Think about the things you wake up in the morning and dream about, the things that have your heart racing. See, these are the things, man, brothers. Sometimes we've gone dull. We've gone dull as men. You put down your sword that you would go forward with life, and you had guts to go get anything you dreamed of getting. What you put it down. What dulled you, my brother? What dulled you? What dulled your heart? What dulls your heart to the point where you just said, you know what, I'm going to get through life, but I'm not going to thrive? That dream in you, man, and some of you, I'm 45. Some of you guys, some of you younger than me, and you lost that thing. Some of you older than me, and you just trying to get by every day, man. It's just the coffee, the news, or whatever, the music, the gym, whatever it is. And you wake up and you start your day, and then it's just a rotation, and you go through the same things. And some of us in really bad relationships, and you feel like you get beat up in there emotionally, and your life is just going, man. At some point, you got to stop and say, you know what? I owe myself a life I never gave myself. I think that's what I should title this video. I owe myself a life I never gave myself. At some point, you got to forgive yourself. You got to know that you're worthy of moving forward in your heart, in your mind. You got to know you did your best in certain situations, and it was nothing more you could do. But I'll leave you with this. No matter what you do, love your children. You hear what I'm saying? Love your children. This is where some of y'all going to get mad at me. Love your child's mother, no matter what the situation is, because she gave you that child. She was the portal that gave you that child. So honor her. You ain't got to put up with nonsense, but honor her. And some of you that got wives, appreciate her more. Stop this game out here. We men. Let's take it back to manhood, brothers. But you got to cut the ties that bind so you can see yourself as you are. My name is Christian Winters, man. I got a podcast to fathers, Christian Winters podcast. I'll be doing a show 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. on Monday, Thursday, Friday. Live shows on YouTube. Christian Winners Podcast. I got some books, man. Let's have fun. Let's talk, man. Fathers don't have nowhere to go. Fathers are struggling, but guess what the world needs most? Fatherhood. I'm telling you, if we can gather ourselves again as men and dream again as men and inspire our sons to dream again as men, we can impact the whole world, because the world is lacking fatherhood in every place, from leadership everywhere, in education, in the highest parts of politics. Men with fathers' hearts change the world. Men in authority without the heart of a father destroy the world, because they don't care. They don't have the heart of a father, which is the heart of sacrifice, the putting a thing together. Fathers build, they never destroy anything. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, but I'm just being myself, and I'm telling you guys, fatherhood. Come holler at me, man. Christian Winners Podcast, 7 a.m., 7 p.m., Monday, Thursday, Friday. Peace.